So my name is Carsten Efferts. I'm running the Tunnel Speed Academy here in Gothenburg in Sweden. We established the business here 2 years ago, but in general I'm for more than 20 years a speed coach in that business. The concept is coming from Switzerland, so there's a guy who used to be the national coach of the high jumpers at the Olympics, that is Hans Tanner, and he then started to work at the football academy of FC Zürich, and that is where he developed the whole concept for football players, because football players need to be fast, not only track and field athletes. What we are doing is that we're trying to help young talents and young professionals to make the next step, to reach the next level in their game, that they have an advantage to the other players. Because if you're the first one at the ball, obviously you have a big advantage in playing football. If you're running 1.7 seconds on 10 meters and I'm running 1.8 seconds on 10 meters, so that means you're 1/10 of a second faster, you will be 58 centimeters ahead of me when we reach the finish line. So that means 1/10 of a second, which takes a wink of an eye, gives you one step ahead as an advantage. Speed in modern football is becoming actually more and more important. When we compare the game 20 years ago to today, you see a big difference. But we can also see in 20 years it will be even faster. And when you now see the players, the young players like Mbappé, or Sané in Manchester City, or now Sancho in Borussia Dortmund, when they came up from the academy, they're much faster than the players who were on the pitch. And that is actually your first advantage. When you're coming from an academy or from a youth development, the first thing you can compete with the older players is the speed. As an 18-year-old, you can run faster than a 35-year-old. You cannot read the game better. You cannot pass the ball better, but you can run faster. And the acceleration, more than 50% of all our sprinting activities is less than 10 meters. So the acceleration, that is what we really have to focus on. Today we're going to show you a drill for each level. There's certain levels we have to consider when we have speed training. It starts from the basics, it goes to acceleration, deceleration, change of direction. Then we will go to plyometrics, then we go to resistance training, and then we will go to overspeed training. And these are the levels you have to go through when you want to become faster. So what we are going to show you today is one drill so that you can start doing this. So the first drill I'm going to show you is a basic drill, part of the warm-up. We call it flying bat. You will activate the hamstring muscles, which is very important for running fast. So how it's going to do? You try to touch your right foot with your left hand, and at the same time you stretch your right arm in the air. And then you jump on the other foot, just like this. Now you go and you jump from the left foot on the right foot. Exactly. And always try to be only on the front part of the foot, okay? Never on the heels. Very good. Okay, like this. That's it. And try to stretch your hip. Yes. Okay. Now, the correction I would make is that you have to move your arms not like wing of an airplane, but that you go straight forward. Okay. That's it. As you see, this is a movement of the arms when you run, so therefore you rather go this way than that way, okay? So you do this drill 2 times. You see here we have about 20 meters. So this is, you do each drill 2 times, but now when you start, you can also do it 4, 5, 6 times so that your body is really getting used to the movement. So this drill is very important for the hamstring muscle. Because what you actually do when you're running is that you move your leg like this. You bend your knee, you stretch your leg. This is how you run. When you bend your knee, you activate the hamstring, the muscle in the back of your leg. When you stretch your leg, you activate the quadriceps, the muscles in front of your leg. These muscles, they must be as balanced as possible. If this muscle is slow and these muscles are fast, you can run only as fast as the slow muscle. So therefore, we have to activate the muscle, the hamstring, as good as possible that your muscles are as balanced as possible, and then you can start running faster. Now I'm going to show you one drill with the agility ladder, which is still basic drills, but already a little bit more advanced. So what are you going to do is that you have 2 contacts in each box, like this. Then you go with the left foot in the right ring, the right foot in the left, and then 2 contacts, and then full speed to the cones in the back. So that you have a high frequency of the steps, a change of direction, high frequency, and a sprint. So this is how you can develop your speed. Okay, are you ready to go?
Yes, I'm ready.
It's all up to you. Very good. Okay, so what you saw here with Jay, what he's doing, that he lifts his knee very high. That's not necessarily what you want to do. Try to have the knees a little bit lower and try to be very upright when you do this. Okay? You want to try? One more time?
Yes.
And you go. That's better. That's better. Here we go. Good. Excellent. And there's 2 things which are very important. Always try after the ladder that you have a sprint as fast as you can. Because what you're going to do in the ladder is that you increase your frequency, and you want this frequency when you're sprinting. So that's one thing. The second thing is, if you have the chance, do this without shoes. Try to do it bare feet, because we have a lot of receptors, a lot of muscles in our feet, and you can develop them much better when you're doing it without the shoes. Okay, one more time. Here you go. Very good. Excellent. So this drill you do 6 times, 8 times. Also very important is always you have to try to rest in between. We have a saying that the intensity to rest should be 1 to 20, 1 to 30. That means if you do something for 1 second, you should rest 20 to 30 seconds. If you do something 2 seconds, you should rest 40 to 60 seconds. Because your muscles, they need a little bit rest to relax again, and then you can activate them again. If you do it too quickly, you're just getting tired in your muscles and not really fast. So always go back slowly when you do this and take your rest, and then you do it again with maximum intensity. Okay, one more time.
Okay.
That's it, perfect. So this is an easy drill. It's still in the basics, but already with a change of direction, with a change of movements, and that is also what helps you to become faster. So in level number 2, what you try to do is acceleration, deceleration, change of direction. This is an easy warm-up game you can do at any place. All you need is 2 cards with different numbers. You see here yellow, number 3 and number 4, and here you see orange, number 4 and number 3. So with this you can try to connect the decision with an action, and that is very important for the game, because this is what you constantly do in the game, that you always have to react on something, take a decision, and then make a move. So this is what you can learn and do in your warm-up. Jay, now you see yellow number 3. You sprint 1 line forward as fast as you can. When you see number 4, you turn around and sprint as fast as you can 1 line backward. And then you turn towards me again. Okay? 3 goes forward, 4 goes back. Are you ready? Excellent. Okay, that was the first one. You see, with the yellow one, you have always a quick acceleration, then you have to stop. When you see number 4, you have to turn around and you have to sprint the other direction. Exactly what you do in the game. So you do this, always 4 sprints. Okay, that's all you need. Then, after doing this 1 or 2 times, you can change the colors. Now you see orange. Now number 4 means you go forward, and number 3 means you go backward. So you do exactly the opposite thing, just like this. Okay? Are you ready? Good. Okay. And now you could see that you had a little bit of a rest in between, right? A little bit of a break. And this is sometimes what happens when you need some time for the decision. And we try to decrease, to have this break as short as possible. And then you can move faster on the pitch when you change from one movement into another one. Okay. You can also do this 1 or 2 times. If you want it a bit more complicated, you use both cards. That means now number 3 yellow goes forward, number 4 orange goes forward, number 4 yellow goes back, number 3 orange goes back. Are you ready for the challenge? Here we go. Very good. Very good. But you see how difficult that is for you. Because now you have number 3 and number 4, but now you also have different colors. So the options, before it was 2 options, and now you have 4 options, just with the same move. And that makes it more difficult for your brain, but your body needs to react exactly the same thing. So you can do this in even more combinations, of course, to make it more and more difficult. And this is how your nervous system learns. And this is how you can improve your speed on that. Now we're in level 3. This is when we come to plyometrics. Plyometrics is that you try to activate your muscles as good as possible. Because one thing the best players, the sprinters, have in common is that they are not a lot of time with the foot on the ground. Because when your foot is on the ground, you're not moving. So you want to spend as little time as possible on the ground. So to reduce your contact times, you have to activate the muscles in the best possible way. And this is what you can do with the agility ladder. Now we're going to show you one drill, which is helping you to decrease, so to have the contact time as short as possible. What you're going to do is that you have 2 contacts with the left foot in the right box, and then 1 contact with the right foot in the left box. So you have very short contacts, that's one thing. And again, after this, we're going into a sprint. So it looks like the focus here you want to have is try to be as upright as possible when you change the direction. When you see a player like Messi, he will dribble like this. He will not go with a body like this, but his body is always upright. And that is what you learn here in that drill. You ready for the challenge?
Yes.
Then there you go. Good. Yes. Now you see when Jay is doing it, that he's still moving with the body a lot, okay? So try to be very straight with your body. That's better. Good, good. Okay. Now you have your arms down here. The arms are actually very important to support your core. When you raise your arms, immediately your core muscles will start activating. When you're down here, they are not activated. So always try that you're a little bit higher, that your arms support your core when you're doing this, okay? Try to do it one more time. That's it. Good, much better, okay? And you see here, the more often you do this, the shorter your feet will be on the ground, and also you're getting more and more used to this. So therefore, that's very important, that we have to get used to things, and then we're becoming faster. In level number 4, what we're going to do is some kind of resistance training. What you need for this is just a band like this. You might have seen this. Just lately, Messi was using this also. You can see it on his Instagram account. So this is what the players are using to develop they're force. Force means the power you can accelerate. And this is what we're going to do now. So just put it on like this. And now I can hold Jay. Very good. Okay. And what you're trying to do, Jay, is just to do some skipping and move forward. Okay. And you see how difficult that is. And now I'm moving a little bit with him. Go, 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 go. Okay. So with this kind of drill, you're learning to use your muscles in a proper way, okay? You see how difficult that is when you're moving in this? If I release you from the band, then it will be much easier for you because now your muscles are used to it and then they can go quicker, okay? So you're improving your strengths and then you can use this for the acceleration. So you do it one more time and try to move forward. Go, 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 go. And that's solid. Good. Want to do it one more time? Okay. Okay, then give it. Good. That's enough. Excellent. Good. A little bit of work for your muscles. And you see this was only for 5 or 10 seconds now. And this is already enough. So you have maximum intensity, but only for a few seconds. Not too long, okay? One more time, after a little rest. Wait a second. Ready to go? And you go. Good one. Okay, that's enough. So this is a resistance training. That's a very simple drill. You can also do it in change of directions, of course, but that's what we're going to show you next time. And then it would be level number 5, which is the overspeed level. So the last level of speed training is what we call overspeed. Overspeed means that you're running faster than you actually can. So how can you do this? What do you think? You can do this, for example, by running downhill, or if you're pulled. If somebody's pulling you, then you can run faster than you actually can run on the pitch. So we don't have a downhill area here, so therefore I'm going to show you another drill. The thing is, what you always have to do here is maximum speed and maximum frequency. This is how you go into overspeed. This is the activation of the central nervous system. Very important if you want to run fast. So what we're going to do here is that you just, in maximum intensity and speed, try to move forward on the line, but only for 5 or 10 seconds, not any longer. This is as much as you need to do. So, Jay, are you ready for the challenge? You start from here on the line as fast as you can with your feet, okay? I want to see the quickest feet you ever had in your life. Are you ready for this? That's it. Go, 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 go. Good. It's very intense for the muscles. So again, here you have to have a big rest, a long rest in between. Otherwise, I'm just destroying you. I don't want to destroy you. I want to make you faster. So therefore, you do this and then you have a long rest before you do it again. So now there's also another variation you can do just by simply using a tennis ball. Because what I want you to do now is that you do exactly the same thing and just move the tennis ball around your waist at the same time. Not becoming slower with your feet. Okay? So this is going to be a bit of a challenge. Very good. That's it. Okay? Much more difficult, right? You see? Just by simply adding the tennis ball so that your nervous system has to do also to act on another movement makes it so much harder. But that is what you need to do in the game. And that is how you can improve your speed, because always be prepared to be able to run and accelerate in each direction. That's what makes you a better football player. So simple things, sometimes a simple variation is helping you to improve your speed to become better.